What's up, guys? So I wanted to kind of go over the process of building a house, right? So I'm not doing any of the physical labor myself other than picking up materials and budgeting and managing the contractors. So I met this guy and he's a contractor and he builds homes. And I told him, hey, I want to build a house. So we started this process, and I'm going to tell you, it's been a long process because at first I had the money to just build the house, but then we had to go through the banks, and that process just drug along. But we're here, right? And I've pretty much managed this whole process from the ground up. I mean, from the foundation, the footers, the block, everything. Getting the material here. And I had to learn, right? I had to learn how to budget, how to schedule, to get these contractors in here timely and make sure that they're being efficient. I had to get the quotes, I had to negotiate some prices. I had to hunt and search for materials to see who I could get the best deals from. And the reality is, what is crazy is we have 84 Lumber, who is a major material supplier in the area. You have Home Depot, you have Lowe's, and then you have some smaller independent material suppliers. But 84 Lumber was just outrageous on everything. So I started going to Home Depot, and they were really willing to negotiate prices with me. I mean, I was getting $10 off on each sheet of drywall. I mean, really hammering down the numbers. So ended up borrowing a certain amount, and I'm going to really come in under that significantly and still meet the plans, the blueprints, the materials that I said that I would use in the home. We're going to use all those same materials, same quality, custom kitchen, everything, and come in way under budget. But one thing that it's taught me is that even though I've never done this before, built a house from the ground up, that I can do that. Not meaning that I'm gonna physically go in, but I can manage the process. And I'm really thankful for God, for giving me the opportunity to do this, to allow me to have a place that I could go, safe place. And also, I want to thank the contractor who's just said, hey, I'm just going to charge you labor, man. Most don't do that. So the materials was up to me, and he just tells me what he needs, when he needs it, how much he needs, and I go get it. And I work with him through that process to get it all here, timely, efficiently, so his guys can come up and work. Seems like we've been working on this house in the mud the whole time. It hasn't dried up since we started. That's very common for West Virginia. If it's hot, it's rainy. If it's cold, it's rainy or it's snowy. So we just don't have any dry time here. So it's just a big mud hole. But luckily the driveway has maintained itself, have a long gravel driveway. But it's done its job. I'm gonna walk you through the house real quick so you can see if it'll allow me to flip. This is coming in from the front door. This will be the living room area. Dining room, whatever I wanna do right here. Transition into the kitchen. You have a pantry there under the stairs. This will be where the sink and stuff's at, stove, refrigerator, a little coffee counter here, half bath, utility room, washer, dryer, hot water tank, deep freeze, whatever I need in there. Let's walk upstairs so you can see. I didn't waste any space in this house whatsoever. Get up to the second level. Got the main bathroom. This is the smaller of the 3 bedrooms. Not bad size though. I think it's like 10 by 11. This is the secondary bedroom. Pretty big. Big bedroom actually. This is gonna be my studio, office, whatever. Then the master. So, master closet, master bathroom. Hasn't been easy. It's been a process. But God has really worked my patience on this one, where God has given me the opportunity to be patient. But it's also been a really good learning experience for me. It taught me a lot about myself. And I'm just grateful and thankful for God to have given me this wonderful opportunity. And I look to be able to get into this house within the next 3 weeks. We're down to just paint, flooring, finishings. And once the finishings are in, I should be able to move in and get to decorating.